have the title Removing the Thorns. And you have to know that each of us individuals, we have different characteristics and different behaviors, and that can irritate to others. And whom do we, that, you know, your partner might not know, you know, what is irritating about, you know, like sometimes I have a behavior, he doesn't know, and he get irritated, and I don't even know my behavior is irritated to him. Things like that. Okay, so now and how do we remove these, the thorns? Okay, and these, there are 4 thorns that we are discussing about. Number 1 is nagging. Number 2 is angry outbursts. Number 4 is criticism. Number 3 is criticism. Number 4 is irritating behavior or characteristic. And in our group discussion, some people said usually when the wife nags, you know, the husband or the other partner keep quiet. But sometimes, you know, for me, keeping it quiet, you know, is irritating. You know, and you have to speak something that you acknowledge that you hear what she's saying or he is saying. And to tell you the truth, you know, not only women nagging, men nags too, and sometimes according to the house.
Amen.
And Mrs. Avila has very nice, you know, like solution to it. You know, like she said, you know, every time, you know, you get mad or angry or nagging, Pastor also said, you know, or they get mad at each other, they would say, I'm just thinking of my wife as the
lady that I loved before.
Yeah.
I
got stuck with it. Okay. And he would do the same thing, you know, and she would do the same thing. I just think of him like the man, you know, when I first loved, you know, when I first met. Okay. And it drives in here that it says that the research is done that when a woman get into a relationship, she expects that she will change the man. But when the man get into a relationship, he expects that lady to stay the same. Okay. And so don't try to change. And Mrs. Avila also point out to change. You know, don't try to change a person. If you're round and that person is square, no way for a square to get into a round. Move, you know, right, like that. And so the person that it says that the one that you have to change is you yourself. You change the way you think, why that thing, you know, get irritating, you know, change yourself first before you change other. And Kuya June said, has a very good suggestion, you know, said every time, you know, because he said he experienced twice, you know, 2 wives already, so he has more experience. He said every time a woman gets mad, what you have to do is just come and hug her and kiss her, and everything will go away.
More than twice.
More
than twice.
Yeah, it'll go away. Yeah. You know, he said that is the one. And you know, like, what's his name? Mike. Yeah. Mike, what is your suggestion?
For the
criticism. Yeah.
Well, criticism comes down. Is actually we're born and raised in that with criticism, because there's criticism that teaches and stuff. With a child, you criticize on his handwriting, and that makes him, you know, they improve his handwriting. Then there's the criticism that hurts. And the best way to do it is if you're going to think of criticizing somebody, think if it's going to be hurtful or if it's just going to be something that, you know, helps him. And that's because, of course, if we criticize somebody that is fat, it's going to hurt. When my wife says, "You like this dress? Does it make me look big?" No, it don't make me look big.
Okay. So a little note about here on the author Howard Markman. He said zingers. Okay, zingers actually are negative behaviors. Okay, and he said one zinger can erase 20 positive acts of kindness. So try to avoid that, and then I think communication here is the best. And as a Christian, we should live to the Bible says, you know, like the seven, how many fruit of the spirits. Okay, love, patience, you need all those in order to have a good relationship. And try to think, you know, like when there is a negative things, you know, that or irritating things, you try to think something good about it, not to dwell on it.
Amen.